Hi community, my name is Jessica Rhodes and I'm the Community Outreach Specialist for the Resource and Crisis Center of Galveston County.
Hi everybody, Cecily Henderson, Executive Director for RCC. Thanks for joining us today.
So we are really excited to be out here with you guys today. We are starting a new podcast series named The Empowerment Exchange. And our goal with this Empowerment Exchange is to offer our community and our citizens resources, services that we at RCC provide, as well as education, because we know that that's the primary step for prevention. Now, RCC is a nonprofit organization that serves victims of human trafficking, domestic violence, and sexual assault. And as a nonprofit, that means that all of our services are free to the community. But there's one specific service that we do want to prioritize on talking about today, and that is Forensic Medical Accompaniment. Now, Ms. Cecily, can you tell us a little bit about Forensic Medical Accompaniment that RCC offers?
Yes, there's some laws around this. And so per Article 56A.351 of the Texas Criminal Code, survivors of sexual assault have the right to be offered the presence of a sexual assault advocate before the forensic medical exam has begun. The law specifies that it's the duty of the physician or the medical personnel to make sure that this is offered and they have this opportunity. This is called Forensic Medical Accompaniment, and it's a legal term, and only RCC can identify as a medical accompaniment provider for Galveston County.
Now, you're stating that we're the only one that can identify as a forensic medical accompaniment. Can you tell us a little bit about what's needed to be a certified forensic medical accompaniment?
Yeah, absolutely. Another law as codified in Chapter 420 of the Texas Government Code. It contains specific definitions, guidelines determining who is considered a sexual assault advocate and a sexual assault program. The Office of the Attorney General determines the minimum standards required to be a certified sexual assault program. In order to meet the legal requirements for anyone saying they are providing medical accompaniment, advocates would have to be employed at or volunteers of a certified sexual assault program. This requires extensive personal training, on-the-job training, and virtual training. And Resource and Crisis Center of Galveston County is the only certified sexual assault program in our county since 1987.
Yes. So we've been the only agency since 1987. So what ages does RCC typically serve for forensic medical accompaniment?
So we serve babies through adults and all genders. The babies and the kiddos are referred over to the Child Advocacy Center, and RCC will participate in the multidisciplinary team meetings there. The adults will be followed through at Resource and Crisis Center of Galveston County. We have a sexual assault response team that we coordinate, and we staff their cases with a multidisciplinary team.
And before we end this podcast, is there anything else that you would want our community to know before we move on?
Yeah, I would like to talk about sex trafficking. It is a crime of sexual assault, and RCC is helping adult victims of sex trafficking. We will staff these cases with a multidisciplinary team that RCC coordinates. The child trafficking victims are referred out to Unbound. And last but not least, we are a trauma-informed agency. Our entire organization went through an intensive year-long training because we want to make sure that we are serving the survivors the best way we can serve them without causing any more harm.
Yes, and we know that that is so important because transparency is one of the key pillars of trauma-informed care. It's what keeps our clients coming back to us because they know that when we provide a resource, when we provide a service, we're very clear and we're intentional with what we're doing. Just to recap, we are a domestic violence, a human trafficking, a sexual assault, and a child abuse agency. We serve all of Galveston County, and we have a 58-bed shelter here on Galveston Island. Now, if you or anyone that you know is in need of assistance, please feel free to reach out to our 24/7 hotline, and that number is going to be 409-765-7233, or you can reach out to us via our website at www.rccgc.org. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.